Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today the Phoenix Suns have traded for 4 players, and Jusuf Nurkic, Nasir Little, Keon Johnson, and Grayson Allen, giving up DeAndre Ayton and a huge 3-team blockbuster deal. So obviously I know the big star in this trade is Damian Lillard, but I am talking about the perspectives for all 3 teams. So I'm doing 3 separate videos. I just recently just posted my perspective talking about the Milwaukee Bucks in this 3-team trade. Now I'm here to talk about the Phoenix Suns in this 3-team deal, and then after this I will do the Portland Trailblazers. So yeah, we're gonna be going over what this trade looks like for the Phoenix Suns. I'm gonna go over the full trade, but then we're gonna be talking about the Phoenix Suns. The Bucks acquired Damian Lillard. The Blazers acquired Drew Holiday. The Bucks acquired Damian Lillard. The Blazers acquired Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, Tamari Kamari, which Ayton and Kamari are from the Suns. A 2029 first-round pick, which belongs to the Bucks, and a 2030 first-round pick swap. The Suns acquired Jusuf Nurkic, Nasir Little, Keon Johnson, and Grayson Allen. So here's what the Suns got and gave up. So they gave up DeAndre Ayton and Taramani Kamara. I don't know how you pronounce his last name. He was a second-round pick. He was a late second-round pick in the 2023 NBA draft. And could be a solid player. I mean, if you look at his film, he's a solid player, but not that much of a huge give-up here for the Phoenix Suns because he probably was not going to get a lot of minutes. So they give up DeAndre Ayton and basically just a salary filler. And they get back Jusuf Nurkic, Nasir Little, Keon Johnson, and Grayson Allen. I got to be honest, I think the Suns did a great job in this trade. They move on from a guy like DeAndre Ayton, who is a good player, right? Average 18 points per game with 10 rebounds per game. But you could just kind of tell that both sides were kind of ready to move on from each other after last year's postseason. I know there was some trouble between DeAndre Ayton and Monty Williams. I know Monty Williams is gone. There's a new fresh start with him hiring a new head coach, bringing in Frank Vogel, but I just didn't see for much room for them to keep DeAndre Ayton, and especially when DeAndre Ayton had some good trade value and they could have brought some good players in, and I believe they did a good job with that. Here's the guys they added in. They added in a center who's just a little bit, is just kind of near DeAndre Ayton, in my opinion. Jusuf Nurkic, who averaged 13.5 points per game with 9 rebounds per game and 3 assists per game. I mean, you look at it, he's a better passer than DeAndre Ayton, and DeAndre Ayton is. He's probably a better rebounder. You could probably say he's a better shot blocker. He's not as good as a scorer as Ayton is, but you're replacing DeAndre Ayton with Jusuf Nurkic, and you're getting a couple other players. You're getting Nasir Little, a guy who averaged 6.6 points per game and 2.6 rebounds per game. Last year for the Portland Trailblazers is a 37% three-point shooter. Keon Johnson averaged 5 points per game with 2 assists and 1 rebound per game last year for the Portland Trailblazers and 35% shooting. And one of my favorite players that they are getting from the Milwaukee Bucks in this trade is Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen, who shot 40% from 3 on 366 attempts and was a first-round pick in 2018, averaged 10.5 points per game last year with 1 steal per game, 3.3 rebounds per game, 2.3 assists per game, and is an aggressive player on defense. Like I said, you need to improve on defense. You added in 2 solid defensive players and good three-point shooters like Grayson Allen and Jusuf Nurkic. Adding in Jusuf Nurkic and Grayson Allen on the defensive end, and Grayson Allen's a good three-point shooter. And not to mention, throughout Nurkic's time in Portland, he has gotten better with his three-point shot. He shot 36% last year from 3 on 119 attempts, and he's a center that when he got to Portland, he basically couldn't even really make a three-pointer, but now he's gotten to the point where he can take 120 attempts and shoot 36%, which in my opinion is a 7-foot center who used to not be able to shoot threes. I think that's pretty solid. So honestly, Nurkic at that starting 5 now for the Suns, and Grayson Allen, I don't know where he'll be. He won't be starting. He'll probably come off the bench, but I still think adding in Nurkic and Grayson Allen and getting those 2 guys for DeAndre Ayton is a huge W, and you're getting 2 other solid role players in Nasir Little and Keon Johnson. Not only that, you get to move on from DeAndre Ayton. I think this is a great trade for the Phoenix Suns. Obviously, the biggest winners are the Milwaukee Bucks getting Damian Lillard, but I think the Phoenix Suns are very overlooked in this trade. Use them your thoughts. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.